Machiavellianism, the third component of the Dark Triad, is undoubtedly the most cunning and calculated among the trio. Before understanding why this personality type is unique, let's take a look at where the term originated. In the 16th century, an Italian diplomat and philosopher named Niccolò Machiavelli authored a political treatise focused on diplomacy, ruling strategies, war tactics, and power. This book became highly influential, giving rise to the term Machiavellianism. Decades later, in the 1960s, psychologists Richard Christie and Florence Geis introduced the term to psychology, associating it with specific traits. Over time, Machiavellianism came to be recognized as a personality type. Those exhibiting this personality are called Machiavellians. Unlike narcissism or psychopathy, Machiavellianism is not considered a personality disorder. Instead, it reflects a unique set of traits that set it apart from the other two. The defining trait of a Machiavellian is self-control. Unlike psychopaths, they are not impulsive or driven by moods. Unlike narcissists, they do not chase ego or pride. Instead, they possess remarkable restraint and are laser-focused on their end goal, usually power. This intense focus makes them highly competitive, often feeling and proving themselves superior to others. They strive for personal success, often excelling in careers and achieving significant heights in life because they care about only one thing: themselves. Machiavellians are coldly selfish. They prioritize their goals above everything, disregarding morals, family, or societal norms if necessary. Relationships, community, or even self-love take a back seat to their ambition. Their drive for power leads them to favor white-collar crimes like financial fraud or scams rather than physical violence. This isn't because they lack the capacity for violence, but because they see it as unnecessary. As Machiavelli himself said, "Never attempt to win by force what can be won by deception." Machiavellians rely on their greatest strength, manipulation. When you can break someone mentally, there's no need for physical aggression. Their manipulative abilities surpass those of narcissists and psychopaths. Using their superior understanding of others' psychological conditions, they exploit emotional weaknesses, often leaving people mentally devastated to serve their own interests. Studies suggest Machiavellians may have superior mental abilities compared to the average person. While they can understand others' pain, they cannot feel it. This emotional detachment stems from a mental condition called Alexithymia. Alexithymia is not a disorder, but a mental state in which a person is emotionally detached from others and sometimes even from themselves. Machiavellians may pretend to care, but they are incapable of truly loving or valuing someone else. This detachment is accompanied by a lack of empathy, which makes it easy for them to manipulate others without guilt. Their low emotional intelligence, or EQ, further explains why they fail to recognize or care about the emotional harm they cause to their victims. For Machiavellians, people are merely tools to achieve their goals. They view others as puppets in their quest for power. Their lack of moral boundaries allows them to justify almost anything, so long as it serves their interests. Morality for Machiavellians is situational. They follow moral rules only if those rules align with their path. If morality stands in their way, they abandon it without hesitation. Machiavellianism, while often criticized, reflects a personality type that thrives in strategy, control, and ambition. While it can lead to success, it often comes at the cost of genuine relationships, empathy, and morality.